Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from Mombasa, Kenya to your countries. Mama is back again with part 3, Love in the Shadows. Yes, love in the shadows. Guys, love once lost can never return the same. Sometimes it doesn't come back to stay, it comes back to teach. This is a story of Linet and Brian, part 3. How endings can also become beginnings. Your mama is back again, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, guys, this is really life stories from Kenya. 3 years had passed since Brian visited Linet to ask for forgiveness. Her business, Linet Creations, had grown beyond Kisumu. She now had shops in Nairobi and Mombasa. She traveled often, inspiring young women who had faced heartbreak to rebuild their lives. She had become a symbol of hope. Her smile stronger, her eyes peaceful. Guys, but even with success, her heart had built walls. She wasn't bitter, but careful. One evening, at a women's conference in Nairobi, Linet was invited to speak. After her talk, a man approached her. David, a photographer from Mombasa, he admired her strength and wanted to feature her story in his magazine. Linet agreed, thinking it was just business. But soon, every meeting became laughter. Every photo shoot, a moment of joy. David was gentle, patient, and understood her silence. For the first time in years, Linet felt something she thought she had lost. Peace that felt like love. Guys, meanwhile, back in Kisumu, Brian's life had not gone as planned. After he left Linet's shop that day, he tried to rebuild his construction business, but trust was hard to regain. Clients came and went, and he struggled financially. Yes, guys. Loneliness followed him like a shadow. He often walked by Linet Creations, looking at her success from a distance. This is so sad. Sometimes he smiled with pride, sometimes with regret. One night, he sat by Lake Victoria, staring at the water and whispering to himself, I hate gold, but I chased dust. He realized too late that true love is not about perfection, but loyalty. Months later, Linet traveled to Kisumu to open another branch of her boutique. On the opening day, a crowd gathered, music, dancing, and laughter filled the air. As she was giving her speech, she saw a familiar face in the crowd, Brian again. He looked older, quieter, but humbled. After the event, he walked up to her slowly. Congratulations, Linet, he said softly. She smiled. Thank you, Brian. It's good to see you. He looked around at the shop, full of color and life. You really made it, he said. Linet replied gently. No, we made it. Guys, you are part of my story. The part that taught me strength. There was no bitterness, no anger, only peace. You have to make peace with your past. Brian took a deep breath. I am happy you found your light. He said, I hope one day I can find mine. Linet looked at him kindly. You will, when you forgive yourself. He nodded and smiled sadly. Thank you for everything. He walked away, and for the first time, Linet didn't feel pain. She felt gratitude. That night, she called David and said, maybe it is time I let my heart love again. David replied, I have been waiting for you to say that. Months later, Linet and David became inseparable. They traveled together, created together, and supported charity programs for single mothers. Brian eventually moved to Nairobi, started mentoring young builders, and became known for his wisdom about second chances. Though they never crossed paths again, both had healed in their own ways. Guys, life doesn't always give us the endings we dream of. But it always gives us the lessons we need. Linet found love again, guys. Guys, hey, Brian found peace. And both discovered that real strength is not in holding on, but in letting go. This was Love in the Shadows, the new beginning. And guys, please subscribe for more touching Kenyan stories of love, pain, and rebirth. Subscribe, guys, to my YouTube channel. It's your mama, official_Angela. Like, share, and comment. And please take care of your heart, protect your heart, and take care of yourself. And guys, be blessed. Bye.